want to talk about aliens.
I love talking about aliens.
Well, Trump is going to enforce 10% tariff on the
On the
aliens
aliens
from
too.
out of space.
And you can only build your spaceship with steel from the U.S.
That's right. That's right.
So apparently, Barack Obama said somebody asked him a question on a podcast
Yeah.
that are aliens real, and he said yes, but I don't have any proof. He goes.
Right.
And then when they asked Trump about it, what did Trump said? Well, he's letting out classified information. So now everybody's feathers get uproared, and oh my God, we have aliens. So it would be cool, but who knows? I'm sure they're not going to come in like Alien on the Alien movie. Let's hope not.
Right.
But people, for a little science lesson here, my belief is yes, there is life elsewhere. Okay. And the only reason is because the odds say that there has to be. When you have a galaxy, when you have space in general filled with billions of galaxies. Now, in our galaxy, it's a big spiral galaxy, and we're just one star in a billions of stars. And now we're finding there's more planets orbiting in that sweet spot than ever before, where it's not too cold, not too hot.
Right.
And we're finding solar systems like ours. So the odds are there's something out there. Now, whether it's just a plant, protoplasm, or the stuff they found on Europa. Is it moving?
Is it organic?
Is it organic? Yes.
That's from
2010.
Space Odyssey.
Is it moving? Yes. How fast? 1 meter per second.
We're going to send a probe.
Oh.
Good.
So that, and remember how movies always tend to hit reality down the road?
Yeah.
Watch, they'll find something on Europa. And,
Yeah.
But going back to these alien things. Now, are they flying in little spaceships coming to see us? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing. Bill and I saw Close Encounters back in 1977.
Yep.
And from that time on, since we walked out of the theater, we're always looking in the sky, hoping that we have one land somewhere. And then E.T. came.
Right.
We're thinking, this could happen.
It's good.
Now, suppose they're going to release some documents.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything to see there, but,
Right.
They did release a lot of the Air Force videos of these,
Right.
little chicklets running around real quick.
Yeah. Remember the one Outer Limits?
Outer Limits, yeah.
Where the space people, the astronauts from the United States.
Well, we didn't know that.
They didn't know that, and it turned out they were on a planet that had giants.
That's right. It was so cool. Yeah, you should look that one up. That one, I got to watch that again. It was a lady, this flying saucer landed on her roof.
On her roof.
They're cutting her and they're chasing her, and then you find out it's us.
Right.
And she chops up the ship. Oh my gosh! So. This alien thing. Do we have alien bodies? Was the crash way back in when they were talking about the crash and they found metal that was moving by itself and all this weird stuff back in the 50s and 60s?
Yeah.
In Close Encounters.
Right.
I remember they had that meeting and they put up a picture of a flying. This is a flying saucer, and then a guy pulls out. It's made of pewter. And it's thrown across the yard with my son. So, we don't know how real they are, but it'd be interesting to see what comes out of this.
They keep saying they're going to release files.
Yeah,
now, I think Trump is going to do it with this Obama thing. So I think Trump is going to release something on it. But, I mean, I don't know. Don't you think that, especially Trump, I would think that if there was definitely stuff there, he would have came out with this and say, hey, wait till you hear what I found out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Holy heck.
And here they come. It's
Will Robinson. He's really out there.
Here they come, War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. Yeah.
Another
about tariffs.
Great alien. How did you build that ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, wouldn't that, he wants credit for everything, so wouldn't that be something if he came out?
Yeah, it could be. Never know.
But, I think part of the reason why is just like the nuts that are in the world today.
Oh, God.
If they hear that there's life elsewhere, they might, oh, my God. Tinfoil hats and, everything else going on.
Yeah.
So, But we'll see how real they are or what they're going to release. In the meantime, Bill and I will keep an eye on the sky, see if we see anything.
You know, I have a good friend that's an airline pilot. Was an airline. He's retired, 35, 40 years.
Well,
And I asked him that question. And he was a captain for
Oh, yeah?
United. And before that, it was the other airline. I forget the other airline it was called. But then United bought it out for years. And I said, "Do you ever see anything strange in the sky? Oh, you've been all around. You
Right.
went across the water to
Mhm.
Europe and China. Nope, never saw anything."
Wow.
I said, "You never saw anything?" Nah.
Flight 273, do you want to report a UFO?
Go over. Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't know what to say.
You don't know to say.
Flight 782, do you want to report a UFO?
We don't want to report anything, Center. That was from Close Encounters.
Encounters. Yeah. Fantastic.
Better than Goofy Golf.
Yeah, you got to see this. It's better than Goofy Golf.
Yeah. You got the clip from that? You should put the clip on there.
Yeah, all right, yeah, I'll do
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna show you a clip.
Yeah, this is after he
Richard
sees.
Dreyfuss,
Yeah, the best.
the best.
He sees after this is after he sees the aliens and he wakes up everybody in the middle of the
Waking
night.
his kids up.
Come on,
Oh,
get
we
up.
gotta go out. We gotta go see. It's better than Goofy Golf.
Come on. It's better than Goofy Golf. Come on.
Great movie. Anyway,
Cool movie.